Namaste guys, ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consulting, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Halloween evening here in Denver, Colorado, about 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And I pretty much forgot it was Halloween. I started writing the Stephen Namaste, way to keep ahead of the Los Angeles fires. Eva Namaste. I totally lost track. I started writing the love article that we were talking about yesterday. I've been working on it for 7 hours straight. Christy, Namaste, in between clients. And I'm still not done with it. There's something beautiful about sitting down and organizing your thoughts. My dad used to say it all the time. You gotta sit down and organize your thoughts. So when I sit and I write, or I sit and I type, I'm able to clarify better where I'm coming from, where am I seeing it clearly, not seeing it clearly, what's the experience of the reader going to be like, right? What's going on over here? Send the heat energy to folks near neck and shoulders for pain control. It's a hot salt bath. My body is congested from working on clients. It's just been an interesting day. Smita Namaste had a 200-acre fire below us. We sent some of the heat to Denver. It's about 20 degrees. I think it's less than 20 degrees right now. Last evening was 15 degrees. But I only have a little bit of battery life left on my phone, but I'm enjoying my salt bath, decongesting, disconnecting from today, which has been very, very full, very full. And it's been good working on the love article. It's digging up a lot of old memories, old patterns, old way of believing that can hopefully benefit the reader. Hopefully, God willing, we'll have it done by tomorrow and post it up for you guys. And please give me any and all feedback. I think that would be super awesome. Because I can already see as I'm writing certain things, I can already see that I'm writing from some of my old patterns, my old viewpoints, my old paradigms that no longer serve me. But old patterns are hard to change. I was actually talking with a client this evening about she's looking to do something she's never done before. And she's just experiencing a tremendous amount of fear and anxiety and hesitancy because her chakras are being stretched in ways that she has not had them stretched before. So what do we have a tendency to do? To stay in our comfort zone, which is kind of interesting when you think about it, right? So your comfort zone at one point was not your comfort zone. It was your uncomfortable zone, right? And then it became comfortable, and then it became your comfort zone, and then your progress and growth stop. You're more like maintaining or treading water. Melody, Namaste, good to have you back on. So, like doing these live streams at one point in time were not comfortable for me. I mean, it was pretty short, right? Because I've done over 400 streams at this point, well over 400 live streams with people jumping on and asking questions and mixing up and debating me and all these other things that we've done over the years. But in the early stages, it was difficult. It was not easy to put myself out there for the possibility of not doing it properly, the possibility of being judged and criticized, and the possibility of letting myself down, letting my teacher down, letting the organization Pranic Healing down, whatever fears I had coming up. But my teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksui, says there's two kinds of fears. You have an imaginary fear, meaning you make it up in your head, and the likelihood of it ever materializing is unlikely. And then you have real life fears. Fear of falling, fear of loud noises, fear of being stalked in an alleyway with a serial killer with a machete. Those are valid fears, but how many of our fears in life are actually valid? Many of them are imaginary. I guess our emotional bodies need something to do, right? So they get all anxious and fearful and angry and whatever. Why can't we use our emotional bodies to access the higher, more positive emotions like love, sweetness, tenderness, joy, patience, compassion, sweetness, things like that. Wouldn't that be a more beautiful world to be in? Caleb, Atma Namaste. James, Atma Namaste. Denise, Atma Namaste. Welcome to the party on this Halloween. Hope everyone's going as their greatest superhero. I'm going as a energy healer who is cleansing himself at the end of the day. That's what I'm going as. That's what my Halloween costume is. All it requires is a tub, a few gallons of water, 2 pounds of solar salt, 9 drops of lavender oil, and a bunch of plumbing in an apartment complex, and I'm good to go. It's a great, costume. But that's why I wanted to jump on with you guys tonight before my battery dies, to let you know that we do not have the love article written. I've spent 7 hours on it today. I'm sure I'll spend more hours on it tomorrow to get it just right, to make sure it's not too edgy, drives the point home, keeps people relatively open and receptive and entertained as they're reading it, which is super, super important. But, man, 2019, we got 2 more months. 2 more months starting tomorrow. 2 more months of 2019. It has been an intense 2019. Dr. P. Aye, Atma Namaste. Chris, Atma Namaste. An intense 2019. Not wishing that it was over. Not wishing that I didn't go through what I've gone through and the people I've gone through it with. I'm super, super grateful. I'm super blessed, and I'm recognizing that I may not have awareness now of all the blessings that have materialized in 2019. Eventually, in time, I will. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the end of the month or the end of the year, but hopefully sooner than later. Roger, Atma Namaste. Good to have you on the stream. Hope you're doing well. One of my friends messaged me. He hasn't seen me with short hair and no beard for a very long time, so he sent me a nice message. He calls me Junior. Junior. That's his nickname for me, because I was like, in some weird way, like his brother and his son at the same time. It's kind of a strange dynamic that him and I have. Love him I love him like a brother. I don't love him like a dad. It's just, that's not our dynamic, so I don't know where Junior really comes from. But anyways, it was good to hear his feedback. Hey, Christian, it was such a ride. 2020 is swiftly coming up. You sure is. Mohammed, Atma Namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys can see some of my hair care products and my body wash products behind me. But yeah, even looking at my face we did a stream yesterday, but it's been like 2 months. 2 months. Since I've done a stream. That's the longest I've ever not done a stream since doing streams. It's aggressive, right? 2 months, going from every single day for almost a year, or at least half a year, to not doing any for 2 months. But it's good to be back on. This is kind of my outlet, my creative outlet, my ability to connect with you guys, connect with the new audience. New people will see this. New people will resonate with the message. They'll resonate with the healer. They'll resonate with some energy. Hopefully it's not the bath water. Disconnect yourself from the bath water. It's heavy and congested. But, 2020, looking forward to it. Super grateful for 2020. By the way, there's a pranic healing meditation that the masters in pranic healing have been doing for as long as I've been involved in pranic healing, at least 15 years, where the month of December is spent cleaning, learning your lessons from that year, giving gratitude for those lessons, cleansing the energy, disconnecting yourself, and then properly programming and blessing the upcoming year. So you have an amazing year. That's Brittany. Atma Namaste, beautiful girl. So, yeah, good times. Super, super good times. Yeah, life is very interesting, very dynamic. A lot of moving parts. I remember a mentor of mine said many years ago that the closer you get to God, the simpler things become. And I can see a level of truth to that, right? what I now know at 39 years old and being a healer for 15 years, and what I knew at the start of being a healer 15 years ago, I definitely have simpler, clearer understandings of God, of the soul, of the souls of others. But man, Kelly, Abba Namaste. Ron, Abba Namaste. Good to have you back on, Ron. It's been a hot minute. Kelly, it's been a hot minute for you too. Good to have you back on. Hope you're well. Happy Halloween, everybody. But yeah, if my cell phone dies, you guys know that my battery is dead. It kaput. But that's why God created chargers. Not Dodge Chargers, because Dodge Challengers are way better. More horsepower, bigger frame, takes it more of the road. You ever notice, I've never been a big fan of this. I grew up in a family where my uncles used to drive Harley Davidsons. Where, how do I want to put this? They used to drive Harley Davidsons. For those of you who have driven Harley Davidsons, I can guarantee you've heard of Harley Davidsons. They are super, super loud. The mufflers are super loud. And I've always wondered that with motorcycles, with cars, with trucks. What is the fascination? And Abba Namaste, what is the fascination with the loudness? Super, super loud. Super loud. I never got that. I don't know if it's like an intimidation factor, if it's a screw sound pollution, like a fighting sound, like fighting clean sound. I don't know what it is. I've always wondered that about people that have loud vehicles, like super, super loud. I understand if the vehicle's muffler is falling out, it's understandable, but some people design their vehicles to be loud. Doesn't make sense to me. Came from that world growing up, didn't understand it then, don't understand it now. Maybe you guys can shed some light on my understanding. So that is all for now. If you are in need of healing, which is what I'm doing to myself right now in this salt bath, but if you're in need of healing, go to ChristianRLong.com. It's my name, ChristianRLong.com. Sign up for a distant pranic healing session, and we will do our very best to assist you in your healing, recovery, and transformation from where you are to where you want to be. So I love you guys very, very much. Be safe. Be responsible on this Halloween evening. I have to call my brother because he just had his birthday. And I'll let you guys go. This is Christian R. Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful Halloween, and a beautiful life. Atma Namaste. Bye-bye.